Hello, all. Welcome back to the Lord's channel, Voice in the Wilderness. Hope you are all well. I have a dream that I received September 7th, 2024. I titled it Crash and Attack, and heard from the Lord the same morning. The dream does have some pretty intense stuff in it. So if you're sensitive to that, maybe pray about it first. Or if you have kids, maybe watch this first, and just ask the Lord if this is for you, for them, if you want to explain whatever. But go to the Lord in prayer. So I'll go ahead and share the dream. It started at a house that my wife and I were staying. It was dark, the lights were off. Fear was trying to creep in. My wife asked if we had enough and if we were going to be okay. I reassured her that God has us. Next, it was daytime. There was a sense that we were trying to prepare more and drove around the suburbs and the city trying to find people to get resources from. There were very few people driving around and even less who wanted to sell or trade with. We found one person who sold us less than we were hoping to find. We were thankful but surprised. We didn't find anyone after this one person, but kept going back and forth searching. I noticed as we were driving back into the city that there was a nice grassy area that was well maintained and some things seemed normal. We got to a four-way intersection where there was a blinking yellow light. I was driving and treated it as a red light. Just as I had stopped, I noticed a red Toyota truck driving quickly through the intersection. The younger woman driving was looking down at her cell phone. She ran into the back of a pearl white Chevy Tahoe. Immediately, I drove over to ask if the people involved had any injuries. When I got to the red Toyota, the girl had already opened the door, fell out, and seemed injured. I asked if she was okay. She was looking at her cell phone and said, "I need to get to the bank." She ignored my offer to help her and quickly limped off. I checked the white Chevy Tahoe and saw that they had abandoned the vehicle. We were we were concerned about the girl in the Toyota, so we went back in the direction we had come to the bank. This time we passed the nice grassy area / park where there was one person mowing the lawn and had a safety vest and headphones on. He was smiling. As we drove, the grass got very long and the area seemed unpleasantly overgrown, like it hadn't been maintained in quite a while. When we got to the bank, we found the injured girl with another woman crying. "They can't help us," she said. Then we drove back into the city and noticed that there was a sense of chaos and fear. People were frantic. Things seemed darker and there was chaos on the streets. Vandalism, trash, fighting, smoke, and others seemed to be trying to escape the city. Next, the dream changed and I was in a hospital bed. My wife was there comforting me. I was going to survive my injury but needed surgery. A tall man with short, curly, dirty blonde hair said, "I'm going to get them." I saw him in the spirit go to a room down the hall. There was an explosion with a fireball that blew up this room and the walls around it. I saw that in this fireball his skin had completely melted and his bones were glowing. As he coughed his last breath, his glowing green bones were shattering. As I woke from this dream, I heard the Lord say, "These are some dreadful things to come. These are events, many attacks, a dirty bomb." later that morning, I got the interpretation. So the dream was for approximately 4 to 6 a.m. that day, and then 7:35, I inquired of the Lord and wrote what He said, and He said, "My children and beloved bride, I love you tenderly and warn you who seek my wisdom now, so that you might prepare your hearts and families for the physical and spiritual attacks." And there was emphasis on both here. Pray about that. "Your enemy knows his time is short and has already begun using hatred and division to breed seeds of hate. We are going into the tribulation now. There is going to be incredibly difficult events that will test your faith and fidelity to me. Am I your foundation and rock? Will you come to me for your security or the world? In the dream, the darkness comes quickly, and some who are listening to my warnings are going around finding things to prepare. They look like Noah. Preparing your hearts is most important. Yes, water and food as well, but prepare your hearts like the ark, so that when the flood of lies come, you are not taken out by the flood. The flashing yellow light at the intersection is my warning of caution. We are at the crossroads of chaos now. Come to me for healing. I am the only salvation. Many will mourn and be bitter as the economic systems crash. Chaos will grow, and the love of the brother will grow cold. Do not trust in your governments to save you. They are and will be used by Satan to destroy, separate, harm, and grow enmity. He needs to weaken America and allies and the unity of the church even more before he can successfully overtake part of Israel. There are major wars and events that will be used: power grid, banks, economic systems, elections, war, and pestilence, and all my wrath on the wicked. These are all after this intersection. Those who abide in me will have provision and peace. All who prepare will see my true rainbow and promise in a new life with me. And there was just emphasis on true rainbow. There's been a lot of perversion within the church and division because of that, because of acceptance here. Pray about that for confirmation. I love you and will not forsake you. I will comfort my elect and faithful who testify of me. I will guide you in the land of giants. I am your refuge and strength. Seek me in my word now and often in prayer. When all earthly treasure and dreams are lost, will you seek me? Am I your treasure? I will surely reward those who lose their lives for me as Stephen, John, and my faithful. Ask me for a restoration of your armor now. Rise up, my warriors of light. Do not let your light burn out in the darkness of the world and its various lusts. But be strong. Be courageous. Shine bright in the darkness. I am your oil and wick. I will guide you and be with you through it all. I will bring you to my courts and reward you who endure in me to the very end. I look forward to showing my faithful victory. I am the lover of your soul and your eternal reward. Mighty Captain of angel armies, loving Savior, Almighty Father of all creation, the Alpha and Omega, and the Creator and lover of your soul, Shalom and Habakkuk. And that's the end of the interpretation word that the Lord gave me for that dream, like always, take this to the Lord and pray for confirmation, pray for any revelation that he might give you through the word, or that he might direct you to in his word by his spirit. Thank you all for listening. Take care.